All right, the watch list for Monday. I'm telling you, I'm not falling in love with any particular charts at the moment because to me, I'm kind of starting every day thinking, hey, what can I find on an intraday basis to trade? But you still got to look at charts on the weekends and overnight and see what you find. And I'm starting with the SPY here just to show you, going back to last summer, right? Going back to this low in what, like late June. Very clean trend line here. And it looks like we get down to it. It's going to be just below 180. You're definitely going to be hitting that trend line, and so that's something to be wary of because most of us I think are thinking short now, right? The market's just really put in a top here, and it looks much lower. But be aware of that area, okay? And I'm trying to start every day with some long and some short ideas. So anyway, here's my watch list for Monday, but most of it's going to be stuff I find running scanners on an intraday basis, but there are some charts that are kind of intriguing here. ISR, which we traded on Friday, and I said somewhere in the middle of the day Friday, this is going to look like a decent swing for those of you that want to hold. I'm not an overnighter, so I'm back out. Had a nice trade in it though, but it does look pretty good here. Nice green candle, and there's a lot of interesting stories behind this company, so this is one to watch for a possible long. PBR, great relative strength to the market. You had the gap up here, back down below the 200-day, red candle on Thursday, but then a solid kind of engulfing candle there on Friday. That one looks possibly higher with any market strength, especially. ANGI, possible short. It's really kind of trying to lose that 12 support, which it held here, here, and closed below it on Friday. So Friday's low, 1161. I'm not saying if it gets to 1160 it's going to fall apart, but this is one to watch for a possible short. SHLD. I actually have this on a bounce watch because it gapped down and now it's like 5 days in a row. Took out these February lows on Friday, but sometimes you'll do that, kind of a stop run in reverse. So with any strength, I'm just looking for a possible one-day bounce in SHLD, only with a proper intraday setup. MNGA, I also alluded to in Friday's video. I like this one. I mean, look at this chart. It doesn't really stand out to you, but to me, nice relative strength in a weak market, holding the 20-day. Had nice volume a few days ago on news on a gap up, and really kind of a narrow range on Friday. So I like this one up over Friday's high, 156. Then you get over Thursday's high at 160. So you kind of have stacked catalysts, and if you ever get up over 180, this one could really move. So MNGA, I like the way it's holding. I like the relative strength. I like the story behind the company. And the chart doesn't look bad either, so that one has been on watch pretty much every day lately. ECYT, this feels a little bit early, but after this gap up and it almost hit 34, sold off, bounced, sold off again, another bounce, now a couple days down. I don't think it's going to fill the gap, but I have no idea. But this one's back. To me, it's time to start watching this for a bounce again. It might have another down day in it before it becomes really interesting to me. It is a thinner stock, though. I don't really love the way it trades, but it just caught my eye as I was looking through charts. And then CYH getting very close to support here, and so that one's also on bounce watch. And again, I'm not in love with any of these. I do like ISR and MNGA a lot for longs, but the rest of them I may not even trade at all on Monday. A lot of stuff I think will be, depending on how the market opens, and then what has early strength on Monday, what has early weakness. And I'll probably build trading charts off of those early strength and weakness that you see in individual stocks in the first 30 minutes or so. So don't give a lot of weight to any of these symbols in these charts tonight, but we'll follow up tomorrow night, talk about what we traded on Monday. Have a good night.